The 4 bombs 1 mine safe strategy is the most basic of Olmec fights. It could also be done with 5 bombs, just not for low percent. You want Olmec to crush the Hawkman at the beginning of the fight, then go back and place down the mine in between 2 tiles from the entrance. Place down the remaining 4 bombs in the same way, by aligning yourself to the tile by whipping and walking backwards. Place down a rope before placing the last bomb, then lure Olmec into the hole by teetering over it. Optionally, you can end the fight by jumping under him, but that's not needed. The 6 bomb strategy is one of the fastest Olmec strategies. Whip the Hawkman on the way under Olmec, then place down a bomb and reposition it to his right side. On your way under him, place down a second bomb further to the left. The placement isn't that precise. Do that again, but on his other side. Then circle around him, so yet again it's on his left side. Place down your last 2 bombs. The 4 bombs ropeless fight is one of the most basic fast strategies. After whipping the Hawkman under him, use your first 2 bombs and be sure to get out of the explosion radius from your second bomb. After that, reposition him 3 times by standing still next to him and move when he's ready to stomp down. Finish off by using your last 2 bombs and grab his head on your way up so you could jump to a platform created by your first bomb. The 6 bombs pace strategy is a bit harder to do successfully than a normal 6 bomb strategy, but it's a tiny bit faster. You want it to stomp down on his normal position and whip the Hawkman under him while still being on the left side. On his next stomp, run 1.5 tile under him and throw 1 bomb upwards, then turn around and jump so you can place the second bomb on his left side. Hug the left wall to get out of the explosion radius of the bombs, and do that 2 more times. The 4 bombs 1 mine strategy is the fastest for low percent, but it's really hard to pull off and you need to keep 1 mine from the ice caves. While running towards Olmec, jump and throw the mine down so it lands on the position of the Hawkman, who triggers it and gets rid of 1 extra layer. Place down 2 bombs on the way back, the first so it falls down 1 tile next to Olmec. Reposition him twice, and after the last 2 bombs, grab his head on your way back up so you could jump to the platform. The 4 bombs 1 rope strategy is really similar to the 4 bombs ropeless fight, except that it tends to be a bit safer to bad Olmec spawns. After the first 2 bombs, reposition Olmec twice and go to his other side. Throw up a rope and go back to his left side without repositioning him. Use your last 2 bombs and be sure to grab his head on your way back up. This fight plays out similar to our other fast 4 bomb strategies, except it's more adaptive. You aren't locked to any side of Olmec, and it can be done with or without the use of ropes. This strategy is especially useful on no gold runs, when gold chunks can prevent you from one side of Olmec. For the last 2 bombs, you want to start run underneath him, then toss the bombs at the other wall, and they will land in the right position. The 3 bomb fast strategy is tricky to pull out at first, but it saves over a second to a ropeless fight. As soon as you gain control of your character, you want to place down a bomb and quickly pick it back up, then place it down right next to the Hawkman. From there, you can choose to use your last 2 bombs right away, as I did in the video, or later in the fight, but you will need to use at least 1 rope in the end. Note how I timed the rope grab to not get stunned by Olmec's right side. The 3 bombs ropeless fight is similar to the 4 bomb ropeless. Instead of placing 2 bombs at the start, just use one on its right side, and you know that you place it in the right spot if it falls down 1 tile before exploding. Reposition him 3 times, and after 2 more stomps, finish off like the normal 4 bomb ropeless fight by placing the last 2 bombs and grab his head on your way up. The 0 bombs ropeless fight could also be done as a no percent fight, as no resources used and no gold. This is the most complex of the Olmec strategies, and the idea behind it is to make a staircase of 2 tiles high steps. First, let him stomp down 3 times in his initial position, then reposition him 3 tiles to the left so you get an 8 tile wide hole. After 5 more stomps, continue on the staircase by making a stomp down 2 tiles to the right. After 2 more stomps, go to the left wall and stand a bit out from it. If done correctly, potential gold gets crushed. Reposition him 1 tile to the right to make the second to last step, and finish off by letting him stomp down next to the wall. Then it's just to climb all the way back up. The 4 bomb safe strategy is useful for races, or if you're not used to a fast strategy. Make Olmec stomp down twice, then lure him 2 jumps to the left, and reposition him around 2 tiles further. Then go back to the hole and place down the bombs in between tiles in the same way as the 4 bombs 1 mine safe strategy, and start 2 tiles to the left of the hole. Rope up and let Olmec fall down into the hole by teetering on its right side. The 3 bomb safe strategy is a bit harder than the other safe strategies because it opens up for more enemy spawns. Start off by letting him stomp twice, then reposition him 1 tile to the right, making stomp there 3 times. Go up on the left side and make him jump 3 times, then reposition him 1 tile to the left. Go to the hole and place down the bombs in between the tiles, starting 2 tiles from the right wall. You need to jump before the first bomb goes off to get out of the explosion radius. Use the same alignment as the other safe strategies. Finish off by roping up and lure Olmec into the hole by teetering on the edge.